J Mack from Syracuse, New York, man. Came all the way out to see my Colorado Buffs.
What channel do you watch that brought you out here?
The pregame show.
Never watched the college game till last season when Coach Prime came to Colorado. And I am in Colorado at Folsom Field. I am the Colorado Buffaloes auntie from Texas. Sweet treat.
Hey, I've been following the pregame show. It's all about let's go Buffs.
Away from Texas, yes sir. Watch you every single day. Nobody lays it down like Uncle Neely and the pregame show.
Neely, pregame show behind the scenes from everything. And why does he get that kind of access? Why does he get that kind of access? Because trust is involved. You would never get the kind of access you desire unless there's trust and relationship. You're trying to put you up on game.
Welcome to the CU Flex and the Scoop with Deuce. I'm your host, Philip Deuce, a.k.a. Deuce D Scoop. Check me out on Twitter and Instagram at Deuce D Scoop. And this is also brought to you by Well Off Media. Shout out to Deion Sanders Jr. All right, listen, man. Today I got one of the most well-respected wide receiver trainers in the country. One half of TSP, Top Shelf Performance. And a lot of people think that they are the best in the country when it comes to training receivers. Mr. Steph Brown. What's up, Steph?
What's up, my brother? How you doing?
Man, I'm good. Now, this is my partner, man. I'm glad to see you. It's that time of year. And I think a lot of people are interested right now. Your face, you and your brother TJ, y'all face is making the rounds around Colorado right now because you guys have the pleasure of training 3 of Colorado's wide receivers from last year that are going into the NFL draft. Lejante Wester, Jimmy Horn, and Will Sheppard. So before we get into any of that, but let's talk about who you are. When did you start training? And can you talk about some of the names that you've trained and gotten ready for the NFL draft?
Yeah. Like you said, I want to have a Top Shelf Performance wide receiver trainer with me and my brother TJ. Our CEO, Stephon McGill, he does like the weight room stuff, like body sculpture, stuff like that. So I started training. I got done coaching. I was a GA at WKU. 2017, 2018, I got done there. So I kind of got into the training a little bit in like 17 and 18. And TJ trained me like as a receiver when I was coming out for the draft. So he was like, I started my own little deal or whatever like that. He was like, man, you might as well just lock in with us. So I got into it with them in like 2019. I've been doing it ever since. But some of the guys like I started working with, like getting ready for the draft and stuff like that. Josh Downs with the Colts, Javon Baker with the Patriots, Lad McConkey, just to name a few. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to leave nobody out, but hey, I'm blessed and fortunate, to be in the situation with my brother to help these guys, chase their dreams.
When you think about the heavy hitters, and a lot of people don't know, like one of your biggest supporters is Lil Baby, the rapper. You're around all of these guys all the time. Like, what's it like being around the top of the top and being able to keep your head focused on going to the next level for you and not worrying about what everybody around you was doing? Because it would be easy for you. Like, I seen how Baby treats you, right? Like, it would be easy for you just to go on the road with Baby tomorrow. There wouldn't be no problem. Like, how do you stay focused on your dreams when you got all these NFL guys that look up to you and respect you, and you one of the most popular guys in your neighborhood, Oakland City?
I think the biggest thing is like, Baby, just him being who he is, like he respect the fact that I'm with the kids. I train his son too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he'll hit me, hey, you trying to woo whatever, like I gotta go work. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? But it's like we motivate each other. You know what I'm saying? Like it's people from around, like my brother Mohawk said, Dollar, like, you know what I'm saying? Like all my older cats, like I be around, you know what I'm saying, grew up around, whatever, like they motivate me. They support me, you know what I'm saying? They come to my high school games, they're around, you know what I'm saying? Like Baby busy a lot, but I still, you know what I'm saying, I can talk to him. I went to his album release party the other night. It was big. You know, he got one of the best albums in the country right now, really in the world. But it's just, just knowing like you got that support from people around your way and they know what you're doing. And, kids is the biggest thing. Like, if you're doing anything with kids, people going to support it. But they see the way, you know what I'm saying, I put time into my craft. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll miss out on stuff, you know what I'm saying, to do what I need to do and handle my business. But at the same time, it's just like, like he the hero. You know what I'm saying? Like He was just somebody, you know what I'm saying, that motivated like people around where we from, like just doing stuff, you know, like he did it his own way, and I feel like I'm doing it my own way and bring something back to the neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, like in a positive light. Like my dad, like just growing up around, you know what I'm saying, like being around the same people that brought us up and stuff like that, just being able to pull through the neighborhood, help kids out, like show love, you know what I'm saying, show my face. And it's like, you know, I think that prepared me, like just understanding like I'm humble, you know what I'm saying. I ain't really one of them people, like I don't get like starstruck, like I don't, you know what I'm saying, nothing like that. So I've been around it forever, you know what I'm saying. Like my little brother, a real millionaire, you know what I'm saying. So it's like I don't really look at it like, you know, however much money you got. Like I want to know if you want to work, you want to, you know what I'm saying, get better, do what you need to do. And you know what I'm saying, that's an attestament to like how I was raised, you know what I'm saying, like my mom and my dad, like, you know, just putting a lot into me, and then just being around the right people too. And then, you know, like where I'm from, like it's some folks doing some things probably they're not supposed to be doing, whatever like that. But I try to bring positive light to them so they, you know, try to take a different route.
I love it. So you got 3 really good wide receivers that are among the other wide receivers that you're training. But I thought it was interesting that you got all 3 of those guys, you and your brother.
Yeah.
How did that come about? And matter of fact, let's just talk about how that came about first and foremost, and then we'll get into the guys individually.
Right. So, I mean, well, with me personally, like, well, we'll start with TJ first. So, Will Shep was at Vandy. I was training Jaden McGowan.
Okay.
And I talked to Shep, I'm like, hey, you tap in with my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's like, nah, I definitely want to get some work. So, you know, him and TJ kind of had that relationship. Right. He helped him, you know what I'm saying, throughout the process. Like, you know, he hit him like, he hit TJ like, yo, big bro, like, where you think I, you know what I'm saying, should go? He was like, I'm thinking about Colorado. He was like, I think that'll be a good move for you. So it had already been kind of predetermined with them. And then Will was just like, I catch him, you know what I'm saying, on the back end. Like, so now, you know, you're preparing for the draft. Now, LaJohntay, I knew about him when he was at FAU. You know what I'm saying? So I just, you know, I'm one of them, like, football, just like, I go look like, I'm like, damn, who the next, you know what I'm saying, big thing, whatever like that. So I'm just like, who this cat from FAU? Like, he different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm watching him. You know, I played in Conference USA. You know what I'm saying? I played at WKU. So they playing against WKU. He getting off. I'm like, man, who did dude? You know what I'm saying? So I was supposed to. So I was down here last year. I'm down in Lauderdale right now for pre-draft. So I was down here last year, and before he got in the portal, I was supposed to train him. But he was at FAU, but he was moving out. You know what I'm saying, getting ready to go to Colorado. So he was like, big bro, he was like, we locked in. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was like, I'm going to get with you. But his original trainer, like his trainer, like is Ace Sanders that played in South Carolina. And I used to tell him all the time, like, bro, Ace done got you tight work. You know what I'm saying? He was like, big bro, he was like, I know it. He was like, but I need what you got to get me through there. So he had the year he had, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, he would be sending me film like all year. Like, what you think I can do on this? What you think I can do on this? What you think I can do on this? Help him, you know what I'm saying? Like, finding who his agent was going to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that. So it's like with him, that was just a blessing in disguise, because it was just like he was kind of rocking with my game before I even, you know what I'm saying, had ever trained him like anything. So it was organic, you feel me? And then it's like with Jimmy, it was just more like him and LaJohntay like that. So he like, I'm going wherever you go, brother. I'm locked in, you know what I'm saying? So it just happened like just relationships and social media, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the biggest thing, like just talking to him and chopping it up with him. And, you know, we got a presence on social media, but we also real people. So, you know what I'm saying? I think they felt who we were as people too.
All right, so what everybody's waiting on, the question is, what makes these guys NFL receivers? So I'm gonna name one, and you tell me what you see in their game and why you think they'll be successful in the NFL. Let's start with Will Sheppard.
I think Will, size, athleticism, ball skills. He doesn't get enough credit for his route running. And I think, like, just with all of them, I feel like the coaching that they got at Colorado, they were ready. You know what I'm saying? These guys came out here, like, LaJohntay would text me the other day, like, big bro, when you here, like, you know what I'm saying? But I think Will is more one of the people. He's a seasoned vet. He been around. He played in the SEC. You know what I'm saying? He played a lot of games. He's a Louisiana kid, so, you know, he tough. You know what I'm saying? Like, he play in different weather, like, stuff like that. So I think that's what's going to make him a pro, and I think he's going to have I think he's going to surprise himself in this process with how he can get drafted.
Oh, wow. All right, let's talk about Jimmy Horn.
Jimmy Horn, Tank Dell, 2.0. I feel like just body type wise, slimmer build, you know, fast, explosive. You know, he kind of hurt this year. I knew who he was when he was at South Florida. You know what I'm saying? Just making explosive plays, like. And then last year, like, just seeing him, you know, like how Shador was just getting it to him, like just in certain situations, you know, like third down, he looking for him, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. But elite route runner, great quickness. You know, he's elusive. He'd also do things in the return game. He can play inside, outside. I think he has a real like high football IQ. Like he understands, he catches on to things real quick. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think with him, and you know, he ain't a real big talker. You know what I'm saying? He a dog, so like, you know, when he get to playing and stuff, he'll pop it. But I think he'll surprise himself too with how high he can go. I think he's gonna run really well too.
Oh wow! All right. Last but not least, LaJohntay Wester.
Now, Duke, you a football guy. You know what I'm saying? Right. When I say this by him, like me and TJ was talking about this, and it's crazy, but we train at Carter Park. That's right here in Lauderdale. I don't know if people pay attention to it. Like I said, I'm a football junkie, but I saw LaJohntay run routes like in person for the first time the other day. Antonio Brown, 2012.
Ooh.
Hoodie, sweatpants on, shirt tucked in. Ain't losing no steps. Ain't dropping nothing. Like, and it's like he want to be perfect every rep. Elite returner. Like, I feel like he could have got drafted just off his FAU film. You know what I'm saying? Just alone. You know what I'm saying? But he went for like 973 out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, game-winning touchdown. Like, he rises up to the moment. You know what I'm saying? Not a big guy. Very, very explosive. I think he's going to run really well. And, you know, just like with him, it's like he want to get better. He want to learn. He want to know what he's doing wrong. Like, it mattered to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing a video, like, can I see a bit, bro? Like, show me this one. It might be, I'm talking about it might be perfect. He might have rolled right up in there, like, no wasted motion, like nothing. He's like, nah, I want to get better. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, that's an testament to his trainer, Ace. You know what I'm saying? Like, putting it in him and him being a dog. And like I said, I appreciate him just even wanting to be around me. You know what I'm saying? Just with the critique and, you know, stuff like that. But I think he got a chance to really be like Antonio Brown.
Man, that's heavy, man. So look, man, before we get out of here, I don't think people really realize how you really relate to kids. Not just kids, but like we know you run the pre-draft process, but I see how the kids relate to you. I got a personal example. Like my son, very timid. I never wanted to bring him out there, right? Yeah. And I'm gonna tell everybody this. Steph said, "Man, give me that kid now." I'm telling you, we're gonna get it out of him.
Sure.
Where do you get? And my kid literally went out and started both ways as a 5th grader, his first year football, school football.
We're proud of him too.
Man, appreciate it, man. Like, but you put that confidence in him, more confidence than I probably had in him at the time.
Right.
Where do you think you developed that eye? Like everything you're saying about these guys that you're training, the Colorado receivers. I'm like, okay, because I've seen this movie before.
Right.
I've seen you be this high on guys that you're training.
Right.
I would have never thought Ladd McConkey was going that high. You said, "Hey, dude, yeah, he that."
Yeah.
And that's who McConkey said. He said, "Nah, he that dude." So you got my trust.
Right.
Where does that eye or where does that evaluation come from? Where you're able to see stuff in people that the average person may not see?
I think it's what this hat said right here. Everybody loves an underdog.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So I think with me, like, so I was one of them people, like, my career was up and down in college. Like, I didn't have a decorated college career, really good at high school, killed prep school, you know, just up and down. Like, see, my biggest thing was I wanted to graduate from college. Right. Yeah, nobody in my family. I got 2 degrees, you know what I'm saying? So I think just always having that underdog mentality and just understanding I had to work for everything, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, you know, I played for Coach Petrino, Coach Taggart, Coach Braun, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been around really great, you know, it's like coaches. So, you know, just understanding what you're looking for. And I also played the position, you know what I'm saying? I really feel like I perfected my craft in a way where it was just like I would go work out on my own in college. Like, I jumped the gate and just like get on the ladder, you know what I'm saying? Do things, get on the jug, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think it just came from me just overcoming like my own personal battle with football, you know what I'm saying? And then just understanding like I wasn't no 1,000-yard guy. Like, I wasn't that in college. You know what I'm saying? I just worked. You know what I'm saying? I played with Taywan Taylor and Chibo Norris. Like, I played with a 1,500-yard receiver and a 1,700-yard receiver in college. Right. So, like, I'm in the room with them every day, but I'm pushing them. So it's like, I think it just comes from also watching really, really good talent and understanding, like, you know, you got to put some work behind that. Because it's like, talent going to only take you so far. You know, it ain't it ain't the skill of the man, it's the will of the man. You know what I'm saying? That's what Denzel, Denzel said that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like that always stuck in my head. So like I could be as good as I want to do, but dude, you see what I'm doing right now? Like, I'm looking over coverages. Like I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? Like this is what I do. So it's like I feel like if I'm knowledgeable about what I'm doing, nobody could ever question what I'm saying. So I just feel like you gotta put the work in, but also support it with the facts. But at the same time, it's like, we big on drills that translate. So it's like I'm not trying to do anything that don't translate to the game, whether I did it on my own, whether I studied it from somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, because training is a copycat game. Coaching is more like what you know and how you teach. You know what I'm saying? So it's like not many people can do both. Like, I'm just blessed and fortunate enough to do both. God just blessed me with that gift. But I think it just came from me just having to overcome a lot of stuff and just understand, like, see, I'm one of them type people, like, I see somebody like your son, like, nah, come on, we're going to work. Ain't nobody going to put you down just because of whatever you got going on. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the, like, and you look at all three of these guys that we talking about, they underdogs in their own life. They play with Travis. We coach Travis in high school, 707. Like, we know what he is. Like, I look at people like LaJohntay. You a 100 catch guy, you going to a school where you know a guy going to get 100 targets. And you ain't worried about it. It don't matter. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to get me. I'm going to get off and I'm going to be a team guy. I'm not going to complain. I'm going to come here and work every day. I'm going to do what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I love underdogs. You know what I'm saying? I just love them guys that, you know what I'm saying, like, that nobody talked about. Nobody, like you just said with Lad. Nobody thought Lad. You can't pay nobody to say they thought Lad was going to do what he did this year. Right. But he put the work in. The work in. Like, when you put the work in and it matters to you and you care about your craft, and you know what I'm saying, you're not making no excuses and you're not complaining and you're not trying to point the finger at, oh, I'm not playing because of this reason, or, you know what I'm saying, whatever, it's something good going to come out every time. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you just got to work. You got to put the work in. And I think that just came from me. Like, see, I wasn't a high-profile college player, but I'm a high-profile coach and trainer now. Just because I stayed down and waited my turn. I didn't hate on nobody or wait on nobody. Like, I always gave people their flowers. I always patted them on the back. I worked hard. I never really questioned why it wasn't me, why it wasn't my time. And I think that's what really helped me.
Man, Steph, where can everybody find you and bro on social media?
I got Twitter. I got Twitter and Instagram. Both of them Coach Brown _MDN, and then I got Top Shelf _Steph STEPH. So both of them, Instagram or Twitter, either one.
For sure. Hey, and then the YouTube page. Are you gonna bring that back, or what we doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna crank it up. I'm gonna crank it up with these boys. I mean, I see the Colorado boys kind of popular, so it's Coach Steph Brown on YouTube. So, you know what I'm saying, y'all can look me up on there, and you know what I'm saying, like I say, Duke, and biggest thing I want to say with you, like, I appreciate you, man, and what you doing. You know, like, for the city of Atlanta, like, you know what I'm saying, Coach Prime giving you a chance, like, you know what I'm saying, doing what you're doing, like, it's respected where I'm from. You know what I'm saying, like, you from down the street, like, I appreciate what you're doing, like, giving kids like me a chance. You know what I'm saying, like, giving, you know what I'm saying, just inner city kid, like, just trying to, you know what I'm saying, do something. And, you know, I appreciate it and salute what you're doing for sure.
Nah, much love, man. You know, like, it's, man, it don't even matter, bro. Like, but that made me feel the kind of way, man. I appreciate it because, like, I don't think people see how much we actually come out and do in the community. So for us to be able to get on this platform and see what we really do, like, bro, the on-3 stuff and the 24/7 and when you free jab, that ain't half of what we do, bro.
That's just a little piece of it. But it's like, you know, you gotta give people their flowers too, man. And then you just gotta realize, like, understand, like, you created a platform through doing what you love. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like, me and TJ, we don't feel like we work. You know what I'm saying? We don't feel like we doing a job. I just feel like I'm just helping. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm helping my little brother. Like, we don't have clients. We got little brothers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? TJ say that all the time. So it's like, we treat them like family. So it's like, you know, we build a relationship with their moms and their dads and their guardians or whoever, you know what I'm saying, in their life, to let them know, like, nah, it's bigger than training. Like, we're going to advise you, we're going to consult you, we're going to train you, we're going to do whatever we need to do to make sure you get to the level you want to be at and stay there, you know?
That shit, say no more, man. Hey, I'll probably hit you in a minute.
That's a bit. Appreciate it, man.
I bet.
All right.
So where y'all from?
We up from Miami, Florida.
All the way from Miami.
All the way from Miami.
Appreciate y'all coming, man.
Hey, man, we love what you guys are doing, man. We want to support you in every way.
Appreciate your family.
And we're recruiting at home. Everything we see at home, we bring it this way.
My man.
You gotta believe. Dude, we've been believing since day one,
That's
dog.
why I gave them to
Remember
you.
back in Jackson State? We've been believing with you in the pregame show.